Date everything.
Welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Bukaya, and this is Date Everything. It is Wednesday, my dudes, and we've made several promises over the past couple episodes to talk to specific people at specific times of the day. So that's what we're going to do today. It's Wednesday. We're getting to know people. Last episode, we spent the entire episode in the kitchen. And I promised Luke that I would report for duty right at 7. So I don't know. Does this clock actually say what time it is? It's 9. Okay, we'll remember. It's 9 o'clock right now. Let's see if after I talk to Luke, the time changes. But let's see. We promised I'd visit him in the morning, so we're going to talk to Luke first.
Luke points his weapon at you, barking orders without so much as a hello.
Stand down! Stand down! Drop your weapons and show me your hands! And 2 sets of government-issued ID.
Jeez.
Or a utility bill with your current street address also works. It's not preferable, but it'll suffice. Do it!
I only have my driver's license, make me, or I've got a receipt from something called Tasty Trough. I don't know. None of these really sound. Let's go with driver's license.
I'm sorry. Did that sound like a request? If so, that's my bad.
Oh.
Sometimes my orders come out sounding like requests. My intonation gets wonky when I'm, frazzled.
Have you seen a speech therapist? Please stop yelling at me, or I've got the same issue. No sweat. Let's go with no sweat.
You do? Well, I appreciate you sharing. It's nice to not feel alone.
You know, Luke is putting on this bravado, but I feel like he's a very sensitive man underneath all that radiation.
Anyway,
let's see.
I
Okay.
swear to the immortals, if you don't show me your hands this second, I will blow your head straight back to the Barrens. And if I do that, it's a 3-hour drive for you to get out there and retrieve it. It's a toll road, too. It'll just waste your entire day. I'm gonna give you to the count of 3, 2, 1.
But it's me, Roger. I mean Ranger. Let's go with square.
Luke squints at you for just a few seconds, and then he lowers his weapon with a relieved expression.
Oh, Ranger! It is you! Oh, sorry. I'm just so hopped up on Power Crank that everything starts blurring together like a Monet knockoff that fell in some acid. Next time, tell me sooner, would you? I don't want to accidentally blow off any of those pretty limbs of yours.
Okay, maybe try cutting back on the power crank. Oh, I'm gonna go with circle.
Ooh, best limbs on a Ranger I've ever seen.
Hell hey!
I am sorry about nearly blowing your head off, though. I just thought you were a swarmer. They infiltrated our defenses last night. Sneak attack. They came about 0200, probably intending to assassinate me, ensure I don't complete the mission. But I got the drop on them.
How do you manage that?
Well, I continuously pump Power Crank directly into my veins. Keeps me perpetually alert.
He's got to chill on those energy
On
drinks.
account of the power. And also the crank.
Okay, okay, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there.
Right now for 49 months or so.
49 months? I'm gonna say that's nuts.
Yeah. But the Power Crank manufacturers say if my liver self-immolates, they'll grow me a brand new one in a tank. That's the Power Crank guarantee. But, getting back to the issue at hand. The Swarmers did their best to neutralize us, but I dispatched them easily. They never would have reached the device anyway. It's hidden deep, deep, deep within my chassis, and no one gets in there.
Why do I have a feeling that I'm about to take on this challenge and see if I can get in there? Makes sense. Would you let me in there? See?
How dare...
Oh, that was the wrong choice.
Oh, I see. You mean in that way? Well, Now may not be the most appropriate time to have that discussion. But perhaps that's a conversation we should continue after the mission.
Let's go with I'd like that.
Anyway, I'm glad you're here now. We can go over the details of the mission.
Yes, sir. Sure, whatever. Okay, but seriously, what about my tendy? Let's say yes, sir.
That's the spirit. We'll show those swarmers who controls the Barrens once and for all.
Luke looks around, patting himself down for something he doesn't seem to find.
Uh-oh.
Do you have a pen and paper handy? Or some other kind of note-taking instrument? Maybe some chalk?
Yes.
Luke takes the chalk from you, using it to draw on
Where the
other
hell
side
did
of
I
an
get
ancient
chalk
serving
from?
tray you inherited with the house.
Good. Then let's get to it. At 0900 hours tomorrow, we leave here and head 10 clicks southeast into the death zone.
Okay, so if that's the case, we're gonna have to talk to him in the morning again, because we saw 9 o'clock on the clock. So if the clock does move every time we make a date, then that would mean it would be 9 o'clock, first thing in the morning. We gotta talk to him first thing in the morning tomorrow.
That'll take us just past the Sea of Death and the all-inclusive Death Resort on Death Beach. If all goes smoothly, we'll arrive on the outskirts of the Swarmer's Nest around 0700. You getting all this, Ranger?
I am, yes, sir.
Once we reach the Swarmer's Nest, I'll need you to initiate some sort of distraction. Something that'll allow me to slip past their security undetected. Any ideas?
No, yes, but I'm not gonna share it right now. I could lure them away with some mouth-watering tendies if I had some. I'm gonna say yes, but I'm not gonna share it right now.
A surprise, huh? You've got a flair for showmanship, Ranger. I like that. Anyway, once I'm inside their defenses, I'll give you the signal, and you'll remotely detonate the device, okay?
Okay, what's the signal? Let's say, what's the signal?
I'll yell detonate the device, like really, really loud.
That's... Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
Now, go get some beauty sleep. We got a big day ahead of us tomorrow.
Beauty sleep. It's only
If you
like
see
9
any
in the
swarmers
morning.
in the night, remember to aim for their genitals.
The genitals. Okay.
That's where their brains are.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
May the immortals watch over and protect you.
That's where their brains are, he said, huh? And the genitals. Sounds like some people I know. But let's see. Did the clock move? It did. Look, now it's noon. Okay, now we know. We got to talk to him first thing in the morning. Who else are we going to talk to today, though? We got some other people, I promised. Let's go talk to Johnny. Johnny doesn't really have a time. We haven't visited him in a couple episodes. But we promised him we'd come back in a couple days. It's been a couple days. Let's see what Johnny Splash is up to.
The time has finally come. After days of anticipation, it's time for Johnny's debut performance on American Maestro.
I've got the stream all set up for you, so don't mess
Oh.
with it, all right?
Who's that?
Stream? Do I look like a fish to you?
Just don't touch it, okay? Your program should be starting soon.
Johnny seems surprised to see you. He looks up from the smartphone he's been squinting at to greet you.
You came back! After the, way I behaved during our last date. I rightly didn't expect you would.
I didn't want to miss your big night. People fight. Those that survive make amends. I wanted to give you the opportunity to apologize. I'm going to say I didn't want to miss your big night.
Well, don't that just make my heart beat louder than a cock crowing at daybreak? You're definitely a better shower than I. And I'm really glad you came back. Mostly because I do need to apologize for how I acted. I was being childish and unfair. I was ornerier than a wet hen. And I really appreciate you being willing to give me another chance.
Of course, that's what friends are for, just to make me regret it. I'm going to say of course.
Johnny waves the phone in his hand at you with an air of sincere, boyish excitement. It's quite sweet.
Well, I hope you're excited, because they're about to air my first episode. It was such a wild and crazy experience. You want to hear about it?
I do. Yeah, absolutely.
So, they kept me on hold for like 3 hours, which was kind of lame, but I was too excited to care. And then I finally got to meet the judges. Brittany H., Lil Slushy, and the big bad Gorp.
A little slushy, huh?
It was so dang cool to see them all in person, you know? You watch them all on the screen for years, and then suddenly they're talking directly to you. So that was basically a dream come true.
I bet. I've never heard of any of those people or this. Let's say I bet.
Now, performing was obviously the hardest part. I was as nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs, let me tell you what. But when I thought the anxiety was just too much, I remembered how you believed in me. And I found the strength I needed to push on through.
That's so incredibly sweet. Very cool. Or I'm still iffy on you. I'm gonna say that's incredibly sweet.
I mean every a single word. Oh, hold on. The episode's starting.
You put your heads together, staring down at the stream on his phone. A TV show logo gives way to footage of singers you don't recognize.
Oh, there I am. Oh, wow. Wow, me on an American Maestro. If only my grandpapa could see me now. I mean, he probably couldn't have seen me on account of the cataracts and all.
Damn, not the cataracts.
This is just so crazy. Look at me up there. Struggling. So dang hard hitting them high notes. Oop. And now the judges are evaluating my performance. Look at little Slushy doing his signature move. Good thing you're watching it with me, because couldn't even describe it if I tried. Oh. Well, that's mighty peculiar.
I'll say what's up.
Johnny's smile fades, slowly replaced by a more somber expression.
Well, looks like they put my performance in a montage of, I guess, joke performances.
Oh no.
Like all the singers they think are so bad it's funny. Like they're making fun of me.
No.
But that can't be right.
It must just have been a mistake. That's sure what it looks like. I told you there must have been a mistake.
I know you just want to spare my feelings. But TV producers don't make no mistakes. Why? Don't that just stick in your throat like a hair on a biscuit? I guess you were right. I guess I wasn't ready for the big leagues. But now I've gone and made a gosh dang fool of myself in front of the whole wide world. Or at least the North American audience. I thought this would be a dream come true. But it's just a nightmare. I should have listened to you.
That doesn't change how I feel. Don't be so hard on yourself. Or everyone should. I'm gonna go with triangle.
No? Even though they're already making memes of me?
Not at all.
I still really love to sing, though.
And it's a wonderful part of you. Don't let anyone ever change that. It's totally cool if it's just a hobby. Just do it. I'm gonna go with triangle again.
You know what? You're right. Maybe being a world-famous singer ain't in the cards for old Johnny Splash. Maybe that's a dream I gotta show some grace in letting go. But that don't mean I ever gotta stop singing.
Exactly.
And it certainly don't mean I ever gotta stop loving it. Maybe in the end, it don't matter much if anybody else likes what you make. As long as it makes you happy doing it.
Exactly. That's a beautiful sentiment. Absolutely. You've shown a lot of growth. I'm gonna say that's a beautiful sentiment. Yeah, because I agree.
Thank you, gorgeous. Truly. Without your encouragement, I'd have spent all my life wondering and being afraid of ever actually taking a leap. But you showed me it's necessary to take the leap sometimes, especially when you're scared. And more importantly, you showed me that even if it don't work out, everything's still gonna be okay.
That's what I'm here for. No sweat, brosif. Just remember to keep your singing. Yeah, I'm just sticking with triangle.
I just had a great idea. I think I'm gonna try out for that house-wide talent show I've been hearing mutterings about. I think that sounds like the perfect venue to share my vocal stylings. Don't you think?
That's perfect.
Ain't it though? Why flounder against the pros when you can smoke the amateurs? Oh. And you know what else? I'd like you to do the honor of accompanying me. And I'd like you to wear my soggy old Letterman's jacket. Because we're gonna be going steady from now on.
Okay.
Oh, oh,
Let's go with triangle.
oh, 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 oh.
Bam!
honeysuckle and fine as cream gravy.
Ooh, look at that. My sass went up too. Look at Johnny. Now he's got that little thing was there. All right. Well, we are officially in love with Johnny. I like it. We got our first hate ending. And now we got our first love with Johnny. I like it. I like it. And we still got 3 dates for the rest of the day. That seems a little messed up, right? We fell in love for the first time, but I'm going to go on 3 more dates. If that ain't life in 2026. Who are we going to talk to next, though? You know what? There was somebody. This hit me as I was going up the stairs. There's somebody that we haven't talked to more than once, and they did say they want all the details about my dating life. So let's talk to her. We haven't talked to her in a minute.
Gwendolyn is looking out the window, one hand resting lightly on the curtains. She doesn't seem to see you when she turns away. You're not sure what she's thinking about, but she's clearly somewhere else.
Ooh. Huh, if it ain't the looker, you startled me.
What's got your attention?
What? Oh, there I am, doing it again. You know, most people would take my drifting away from the conversation as a sign that I don't really want to have one. But I guess you are one of those steadfast types.
What does that mean?
Gwendolyn's gaze drifts past you, somewhere to the side.
Well, you look at them out there. Oh, right. You. Sorry, I don't mean to be distracted, but I'm just looking at the little kids across the street. They've been playing tag for hours now. I'm pretty sure the kid in the green shirt is cheating. The parents aren't doing anything about it, which is kind of funny.
I'm gonna say, ooh, both of these kind of... I wouldn't start off with either of these in a conversation, but I guess we'll go with, let's go with triangle. That's the theme of the episode, I guess.
Far away, I do. I'm glad you don't have any kids. They can be pretty disgusting. Smudges and stains and just dirt in general.
Well then.
But I can admire them outside, as long as they don't have a baseball or anything throwable. Last thing I need is to be broken up by a child with terrible hand-eye coordination. Still, it's nice to watch them run around and laugh.
I was a hide-and-seek fan myself. I used to be awesome at tag. Are you just gonna watch them? I was a hide-and-seek fan. Let's say that.
Sure. You've got the hiding part down pretty well. Aha! Green shirt finally got caught cheating. I'll see you around. I want to see what happens.
Okay. See ya. Well, there we go. You know what? I just thought of somebody we should probably talk to if we're gonna brag that we got a love ending. So we're gonna open the phone. I'm gonna talk to Skylar. I think this is how we do it.
Oh, wowie, wowie, zowie! Yay, you found love!
Yeah.
Exactly one love.
Hey, that's all one person needs, right?
So proud of you. Pretty hard to find love these days, so hopefully that didn't take too long.
About 9 episodes.
Well, all I can say is keep up the good work. Me, I'm gonna catch up on some zines. Like a cool girl. But first, welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
I want to talk about features and utilities. Let's just keep going with that.
Way.
How do I know which dateable gives which specs points?
Great question! Each dateable object gives out one specs attribute when a relationship has been attained. I call this alignment. You can check a dateable's alignment by looking at the specs badge in their Datadex page. The badge corresponds to which stat is given. If you're looking to grow to a certain specs build, this will really help guide you towards who you should prioritize. Any other specs questions?
Makes sense. So that's everything for specs. I feel like, you know what? We got the hate ending with Lux, and that gave me sass. We got the love ending with Johnny, and that gave me sass. What does that say about me, that I'm drawn to all these sassy characters? But either way, okay, I'm good on specs. Let's talk about, let's see, I want to talk about some features, I guess. Did we just go back to that?
Definitely. What's on your
Am
mind?
I going in a circle? We're going in a circle. Nothing here, actually. I'm good.
Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu?
So we just chatting. Is that what this is?
Let's.
This is
There's
just like a
lots I
little
can chat about.
cycle thing. Can we talk about how all this dating objects
My
works?
favorite subject.
Humans love objects. Always have.
But even more so in today's hyper-commercialized society. Recently, TV shows, books, and ordinary brand names have been making the switch to incorporating a focus on making products and entertainment more thing-based in order to drive up sales. And you might even recognize some historical names with some objects added to them, all for brand potential.
Why would historical people have become branded? Perfect. I love things and I love buying them too.
The more things in the world, the more things to love. Right?
Right.
What did you think about that?
I think it makes perfect sense.
Yes. Listen, I'm glad you asked me about this. You see, my inner workings are based on some very specific tech that was created by one of Valdivian's founders. I'm gonna show you my insides. You ready?
Ready.
Skylar points to her own Dateviators and invites you to look closely. You see there is a small space just between the lens and the earpiece.
This is my suspension. It keeps these Dateviators running. It's not doing great.
Oh no. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that.
Thanks. It's a very special type of suspension. A suspension of disbelief.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say, I feel like I would say oh because I literally did say oh, but I don't like the dots after that. That seems a little like he's not interested. So I'm gonna say, what does that mean?
Basically, it works super hard to make everything in this little love experiment work. But it's strained, really strained, with all these wild things going on around here. Talking to objects. Objects having names and hidden lives and sexy human bodies and everything. It can barely handle it.
How can I help?
Just give it a little love.
Anyway,
You take a closer look at Skylar's suspension of disbelief. It's hard to be sure, but she seems pleased.
You've just believed in her, so she feels strengthened. Thanks for that. It really means a lot to me.
No problem.
Skylar smiles warmly and lets you go.
Okay. I feel like I should have talked to Skylar like on episode 2. I should have talked to Skylar. I should have talked to Phoenicia. I should have talked to Reggie as soon as possible too, because now that we got the hate ending, it is dark as shit in this house. We should turn the lights on. I gotta do that first. Yeah, there we go. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock again. Well, we got one more date to go on, and they told me to come check on Freddy at night. So that's how we're gonna end today. We're gonna talk to Freddy. Let's see if he's in a better mood.
Freddy is deep into a book of some kind when you find him. He looks up at you with a sad expression.
Oh, hey, cool kid. Sorry, I can't talk.
Don't you do this to me, Freddy.
I'm pretty busy right now.
I'm gonna say, mind if I join you?
I'm studying up on safe food temps.
I
I think that maybe if I could adjust things to be perfect depending on what you give me. Because I have a job. It's a clear job, and I love it, and I'm good at it. At least, I'm supposed to be good at it.
It's not your fault any of that food went bad, or I know what it's like to mess up, but you've got to move on. It's not your fault.
I keep trying to tell myself that, but I'm struggling to believe it. I could have hurt you. Don't you realize that? What I do is important to me, mostly because it helps to protect you.
I'm gonna say you really are the nicest Fridge I've ever met.
You really are just too kind, cool kid.
You want to talk about that outburst you had, or so we can get back to the thing? Yeah, let's go triangle.
Oh, that. You might not guess, but I've, really struggled with keeping my cool for a lot of my existence. I've been told it's just the monster in me, but I don't believe that. I know I'm big and strong and that my teeth can be intimidating, but I never wanted to be defined by those things.
Is that why you crack jokes?
Exactly. You cracked the code, cool kid. I make it a point to stay happy and keep things as cool as I can. That doesn't always work out, obviously.
When was the last time you were that mad? If you don't mind sharing, I'll admit it was pretty scary.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I felt bad ever since it happened. I thought that I had scared you off for good. But here you are, working to make me feel better after I did a crappy thing to you. I don't really like who I become when I'm angry. I just want to be fun, Freddy. That's my favorite Freddy.
That's my favorite Freddy too.
I'll bring him back. I promise. If it's the old Freddy you want, it's the old Freddy you'll get. I promise you that I will be working hard to make sure you are safe. You won't get sick on my watch, and I'll do my best to keep it cool.
You do that very well, Freddy.
Thanks for talking to me. I'm gonna finish studying. Come back anytime, cool kid.
Bam! There's another one.
You are the coolest of cool kids.
Ooh, that gave me 5 charm points. We are getting up there in the specs. All right, well, that's another day done. I guess we go to sleep and try again tomorrow. All right, well, there you go. We got a lot done today. I feel like we probably should have talked to Skylar a lot sooner. She kind of broke everything down. I don't really know if that was like necessary for like the main story. I mean, it did go into things. It taught me things. But like I said, that was probably a conversation I should have had like on day 2 and not on day 9. Oops. We should probably check back in on Phoenicia and Reggie then. Because, oops. Anyway, we're in love with Johnny, and Johnny's in love with us, so that's good. We're friends with Freddy, that's good. Our specs points just keep going up. Who else did we talk to today? So we got Johnny, we got Freddy, we got Skylar. Who else did we talk to? Oh, Luke. Luke, how could I forget Luke? Yeah, we got to meet back with him tomorrow morning, so we got to talk to him again. And who was the other one? There was one other one that I talked. Oh, Gwendolyn. Yeah, she didn't really seem too interested. Maybe that's why I forgot her. But a productive day overall. That is going to do it for today's episode, though. If you enjoyed it, you know what you got to do. You got to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and ring that little bell icon to be notified for all future uploads. As always, my name is Bukaya. Bring me more specs points next time, and you can be my player too.